everyone. It is so good to be here, sitting outside on this beautiful day, and we're about ready to kick off our stewardship campaign. So I've been working really hard, thinking about the message that I want to bring to you. And it's been great to work with Julie Schmitter and the rest of the stewardship team on figuring out what this year's campaign is going to focus on. We've decided that we really like to focus on 6 different elements. And the first one, and obviously the most important, and the one that you're probably wondering about more than anything else, is what's the ask going to be this year? To do all the amazing things that I've come to know and love in just the short 2.5 months that I've been here at Jesse Lee, it's going to take an ask of $600,000 to get us where we need to go. I'm sure we can do that. It sounds huge right now, of course, but we're going to look at it one piece at a time, one leaf at a time, and we're going to work together as a community to get there. That money, of course, supports so many things, and there's lots of elements of a stewardship campaign that are not really exciting. Those kind of things that need to happen at any church, but that we don't like to talk about. The lights need to be on. There needs to be paper towels in the bathroom. Those are not the things that we get excited about, although we notice if they're not there. The stuff that we really want to look at this year, the items that we're really passionate about, are the next couple of details that I'm gonna walk us through. And those have to do with the work that we do in the broader community, first and foremost. This is a church, the Jesse Lee Church, and our wider community touches so many people beyond what we just do on a Sunday morning. One of the things that has struck me repeatedly from almost the moment I moved in, just 2 days later, was ASP leaving. 312 people going out to do good work in communities in West Virginia, Southwest Virginia, and Kentucky. It was incredible. There's 700 people on what is effectively my front lawn to say goodbye and to be excited, and then a week later to welcome them home. This is also the Pumpkin Church, a church that has a pumpkin patch and sells more pumpkins than any other church that participates in this program. This is a church that has a farmer's market every single week from June until October on the front lawn here on Saturday mornings. It's incredible. And so many more. Safety Walk. So many other programs that happen that we are supporting that don't necessarily derive money from this campaign, but without this campaign being successful cannot happen. ASP, Spirit Builders, Pumpkin Patch, the list goes on and on. The other thing that we want to look at is we want to look at the financial resilience of Jesse Lee. I was watching a video just recently of my predecessor, Reverend Dr. Bill Fole, and he was talking about the times that we're living in. And those times are still kind of topsy-turvy for a lot of us. We still have lots of questions. But this church and this community forms an anchor for us, provides a safe place for us to be. And so we want to take care of the ability to pay the staff that makes things happen, that creates the space for these wonderful ministries to leave from, that touches people well beyond our imagining. Of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the next generation. My kids noticed just this summer that there's more gray in my beard than there ever has been, and many of us feel that way. But one of the things that's been great is just today, watching all of the new students come in at Jesse Lee Day School. The sounds, the excitement, some tears, all of that is hugely important. And of course, our Sunday school and our youth group and our confirmation classes here, we need to be engaging those young people, not down the road, not looking to some future point, but doing it right now. And so because of that, we're also focusing on a culture of participation. No matter where you are financially, where you are in your life, we're encouraging you to help. We all think about those big donors, those people that make things happen with one writing of one check. But the reality of it is that each one of us, you and me, have a role to play. Quarters in the offering plate from Sunday school children. Small donations add up to larger donations, and they make such a difference in moving the needle for us as we look at all of the programmatic items that we need to fund throughout a calendar year. And finally, the Jesse Lee Legacy Fund. We all should be thinking about the legacy that we leave behind. One of the ways that we can do that most successfully is by giving to the Jesse Lee Legacy Fund. It's not instead of giving to the stewardship campaign, but it's about making estate planning and about thinking how we will be remembered after we are no longer here, but on to that next journey in the house of the Lord. So I leave you with those thoughts. I'm excited to talk with you more about that. Any questions, of course, I'm here for that. You can also talk to Julie Schmitter, and let's have a great stewardship campaign.